if I can buy something organic, and if anyone gets anything out of this today, if you can buy organic food or non-GMO, if anything, I like an easy rule to follow is if the like fruits, like a lemon or an orange, they have like a thicker peel.
Yeah.
If you can't buy organic, buy fruits and veggies that have a thicker peel on them.
Really?
Yeah. Like they call it I think it's like the dirty 30, and it's a bunch of fruits and veggies that like have like berries. There's no skin on a berry that you take off, you eat it.
Yeah.
So think about if there's pesticides and stuff, they're making these fruits and vegetables grow so quickly. It's literally in the food.
Yeah.
So
goodness.
I mean, I have kiddos.
Mm-hmm.
I try to, have them eat as best they can.
Sure.
But there's even studies right now that they think organic's probably not what it used to be because it's, the soil is compromised and water right now is compromised with how the ozone, and it just depends on how crazy you want to get.
Sure.
Like
how
far
deep?
back. Yeah.
Right. How deep you want to go? I got you.
Yeah. There's actually, I was reading about it. I read a lot. I feel like I'm going to be a professional student is really what my job is. I love to read and learn.
Good for you.
But there was this, there's like these ancient paintings and drawings, I guess, that have been discovered. And it's somebody putting seeds in their mouth and then planting them in the dirt. And apparently, and I don't know if this is true or not, but apparently a seed can take that person's DNA when it's growing from your saliva, and it will complement what you're missing in your body as it grows.
Wow.
So if that's true, that's amazing.
That's
but
unbelievable.
It's like they've been finding these things and people are doing research, and tons of herbalists like find these things and want to share this knowledge. And I don't see why it would be, I don't know why someone would paint of someone spitting seeds into the earth to show them that. So, it's amazing what we have been given. I feel like everything we need to take care of ourselves has been already provided for us. We don't need me making all this extra stuff. And I'll be the first person. I love chocolate cake. I get it. I love it, but not every day, all day. So it's just, taking care of yourself is important.
Sure.
For sure.
It's so tough. Certain addictions to certain foods too.
Mm-hmm.
And like the chemical makeup of certain, artificially flavored foods that literally just make you addicted to them. If you're having them consistently, then all of a sudden it has to be a daily thing.
Right.
Man, so do you, in your conversation with people, are you seeing gut health pretty much in a consistent amount of people that come to see you?
Yeah, pretty much.
Or I should say the gut health, maybe poor gut health is probably a better way to put it.
That's like always something I ask somebody, like what do you eat? Or do you eat is actually a big thing. A lot of people don't, it's surprising, what people say they're eating. And hey, that's not food. You need to eat, do you eat vegetables? Do you eat fruit? Do you have these things? Do you eat even yogurt? Do you eat that? And a lot of people don't. Fast food, burgers, fries, and they know it. And I think sometimes they think I'm going to shame them, where I'm like, listen, like I said, I love chocolate cake. I get it. You're human.
Sure.
It's good. I understand, but you can't eat that all the time. And then a lot of people will say to me, well, when I start eating like that, I feel awful. I'm like, your body needs to detox.
Right.
Before you're going to start feeling or seeing a result.
Your body's trying to heal at that point.
Right, exactly. And people that go through it and they fight it, I've seen huge differences in them. But I usually I like to start with gut health for sure. But I also love a good detox. And it doesn't have to be anything crazy. You don't have to buy anything nuts. It's literally just changing your diet to kind of get that process started. Because if your body isn't taken care of, you can put herbal supplementation, anything in your body, and it's not going to take like it would if you were taking better care of yourself.
Sure.
So that's something I always like to explain to people. When you're taking this, you want to make sure you're also eating better with it and
complement that.
Right. So I've had people that have had great results with some of the things that they've gotten from me, which I'm very thankful that, they're coming back and they want more info. And so, it's all good. It's good, but it's, sometimes you have people that are naysayers that are like, well, that didn't work. you didn't, like, this wasn't what I needed. You didn't give me the right information. And just that negative attitude sometimes is like, okay, you're telling me all I need to know right there. Like, you need to try a little bit too, but knock on wood, that doesn't happen very often.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Do you find that people do people that maybe they have, you know, an unhealthy gut, or they're having anxiety, they have an unhealthy lifestyle, do people want to change? Like, is that their main reason for coming to you? Is this desire to change, desire to, what is it typically?
I honestly, lately, and this is kind of going to be like a Debbie Downer thing, a lot of people have been seeing their friends dying.
Yeah.
That's been like a theme lately.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's, you know, they're overweight. They're unhappy. They're depressed. Like, depression's also another one, but they're seeing these people around them. And I don't know if it's, you know, the pandemic, people are home more. They are able to reflect. They're not in people's faces all the time. I think it's been giving a lot of people that opportunity. So I don't know if it's just like, wow, what am I doing? Mm-hmm. Nothing.
Right.
I'm eating away my feelings. And I think people are starting to be more aware of that, which I think is good. But I think sometimes people just honestly don't know where to start. So people are coming and they're saying, you know, I don't feel good. Like, I know I don't feel good. I shouldn't feel this way. I realize this. What do I need to do? And I also think sometimes social media.
Sure.
Oh, or magazines, all that stuff. People want to look a certain way, or they think that they should feel a certain way. So they're like, I tried this diet pill. And I'm like, oh, do you know what's in that? Don't eat that. Yeah. Like, it's, you know, it's not always a good thing to, like, you're not going to just wish it away. Also though, too, I have people, whenever I tell them, you know, this would be my suggestion to you, they don't want to hear it. So, I don't know. It's hard to really know the reason sometimes people come in.
Sure.
Because sometimes they think they want help, and then when I tell them it's not going to be easy, I think they're like, nope, I'm good. I'll feel like this the rest of my life. It's fine. I've been feeling like this for 20 years, so.
Right. But I'm sure that's so tough from your perspective, because you're just sitting there thinking, this is your existence. Like, this is your life. This is, like, you have kids, maybe you have a family. Like, you've got to put in work. Like, you've got to be able to put in some effort to be able to see a change in your health, or even mentally. Like, you have to put in some effort.
Yes. I actually used to get so frustrated with people. Like, I always wanted to help people and like, hey, like, I mean, I do want to help people. That's my main goal. I want to be able to, like, give people some confidence in themselves and make themselves feel better, and then maybe just get them on the right track so then they can start doing their own thing.
Sure.
Like, you know, that's my goal. But I used to get very upset when I would see someone, or I would get a message, and, you know, I had to put a boundary up. Last year for me was a big boundary year, like saying no. And people aren't going to get better if they're not going to do their work. Like, you're exactly right. Like, I can't do it for you. You need to do it for you, because then you accomplish it. Then you do it, and then you're like, I can do it. I don't need her to tell me.
You have some ownership over your life.
Right.
All of a
and
sudden.
then, you know, they can help somebody else. Maybe they, you know, will influence someone in their family. And I mean, I've had awesome people that have, you know, hey, I did this, and I listened to what you said, and I realized, like, I can't live like this anymore. So it was good. I mean, all good things. Sometimes it's tough love for a lot of people. Like, and I will be the first person to say I get made fun of because I can be a little harsh. Like, I mean it out of love, but I will be the first person that's like, listen, I'm not, like, you have the tools. I literally can't help you anymore. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and let you just keep buying things that you're not going to use or take. It's not fair to you.
Sure.
So either you need to do what you already know you need to do, or you can't come back here. I will be the first person to be like, I'm sorry, but I can't. If you need my support whenever you're doing the work, I'm here for you. But if you're just going to complain and be negative, I can't help you with that.
Right.
So I like positive Pete's. I want people that are like, yeah, but like I said, it doesn't happen often. In the beginning it did, but now I don't know if it's just because I've been around for a little bit. People are excited about it. I don't know if it's been the pandemic. Like, people are like, oh my gosh, like, we need these things. So I don't know. I really don't know the right answer to that, but